What's up, what's up, what's up?
I'm Taja.
And I'm Nate.
And you're listening to
Keep It Rolling. Why are you saying it so slow, bro?
So people can know what we're saying. Okay.
The podcast says keep it rolling.
Okay.
Anyway.
So today we are going to be talking. Well, first of all, we want to thank y'all for just listening and supporting us.
Yeah.
Because, life.
Life, what is happening?
That sums up a lot. Life. There's just so much that goes on in life, and that, sometimes you just don't have enough time to record, but somehow we have been making it work.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah, so.
Anyway, come on.
Okay. All right, so. Is there somebody coming?
I don't know.
Okay, so today's topic is friends of the opposite sex in a marriage, relationship, or single.
I guess, yeah, just single, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it good having friends of the opposite sex?
Yeah. Is it possible?
Okay, is it possible to have friends of the opposite sex? That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you want to go first, or you want to go first?
No, I'll let you go. I'll let you tackle it.
I guess. Okay, well, I feel no, because
it's gonna melt.
No, how is it gonna melt? It's water.
Okay, just
okay. Talk. Anyway, so friends, stop.
Just talk.
Anyway, I think it is possible, because you asked if it's possible. It is possible to have friends of the opposite sex. Now, what makes it possible is, I guess, if the person's mindset, is that male or female mature enough to have opposite friends of the opposite sex and not let it go further than friends. So I think it is likely so. I mean, a lot of people in marriages or relationships be like, okay, if you get with me, you can't have a female friend or whatever. And I mean, it's understandable when you get into the details. You be like, okay, yeah, because when you look at a friend, the friend is someone, I guess, you can text, in a time of need or whatever, you go to in emergencies, or someone you used to spend a lot of time with. But when you get in a relationship, that you can imagine spend a lot of time with the opposite sex. When like, for example, of I'm dating Latasha right now, right? And I had a female friend before this, and of course, let's say as a female friend, as friends, we'd be like, texting, laughing up with each other, hey, you want to meet up somewhere? And then as I start dating Latasha or whatever, and that female friend wants to meet up and stuff, still texting me. You can imagine texting me in the middle of the night. A lot of people might be like, oh, well, there's nothing wrong with it if she's not texting inappropriately. But still, I mean, it is kind of inappropriate, when you have someone now, like I'm dating someone, and someone else is technically, I guess what you call it, trying to fit in the picture, because they're texting you whatever hours and you still meeting up with you and all that stuff. And a lot of people are like, well, I've known this friend longer, and suppose it don't work out. Now, in cases like that, I see where they're coming from. But what do you mean? Because it's like you have this friend, y'all been friends for so long time ago, right? It don't give you an excuse to like be texting late at night still while you're in a relationship with someone else. Or, meeting up a lot of time, spending a lot of time with this friend when you're in a relationship with someone else, because it still looks bad and everything. But I'm just trying to say, like, I just don't, like, you have a friend, right? You had this friend for a very long time. Y'all two being in school together, like grade school together and everything, and y'all came out of school, y'all still keeping it tight and everything. All of a sudden you met someone, and there's someone telling you, okay, you gotta cut it off with your friend or whatever. I can see how that can affect certain people, Because they'll be like, dude, I've known her all my life. And you just came in the picture, now you're telling me cut her off. And I can see how it becomes...
So you're meaning as while you're dating. You think
yeah, while you're dating.
Yeah.
Now, I feel
marriage.
like, in a marriage, I feel like it's different. A lot of people are like, oh, well, marriage and relationship, it is different because it is a covenant with God. So when you're in a marriage, it's you and your wife. It shouldn't be no one else in between you. And what a lot of people don't understand too, a little bit off topic, but in a marriage, your wife comes before your mother or your father. And a lot of people would debate upon it, but your
and
wife
your kids.
is...
People
and your
debate on
kids,
that
yeah.
too.
Your wife comes before everyone, anyone. And you debate about it all you want, but your wife is basically, when y'all two get married, y'all two join together and y'all become one. So if you put your mom before your wife, you basically put it before yourself. You're not supposed to put it before yourself. Not looking at it being selfish in a kind of way, but you got to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You got to love yourself first in order for you to love others.
I never thought about it that way. I think that was a really good example right there.
Yeah.
Like how, because you become one flesh, so like you said.
Yeah,
that was a really good example.
I didn't even forget what I was saying. I think I was going in with the heat. And she just put the
did.
fire out. Back to, I guess, that friends, possible having friends of the opposite sex. Like I was saying, I think if the person's, if their mind is mature enough to where they're friends and just friends and not trying to take it any further and trying to respect the person's relationship or marriage and everything, I feel like friends of the opposite sex shouldn't be a problem. And yeah. What do you think, Mrs. Rowe?
Well, I think that. What do you think? What do you think?
You just asked me.
What do you think I think? Like,
okay.
you think
I already know what you think. You
What?
don't think it's possible. It is, like I say, you asked if it's possible. That is not an impossible
Why do you think
thing.
I think it's not possible?
Because I know. I just know.
I think it's possible.
Okay, now you want to switch it up. You want to switch it up.
Okay,
now.
so here are my honest thoughts.
Yeah.
I think that it is possible.
But
not for me.
yeah, exactly. I knew it. I knew something. I knew a but somewhere.
So I think that once you become married, so in a relationship, yeah, sure, I think that's fine, In a relationship, you're dating, sure, why not? You're single, why not? I mean, how could it not be possible? It depends on you and your self-control and what your standards are and what you're going to allow, and then when you get into a marriage, I think that like you said, you become one flesh. So this friend now becomes your spouse's friend. And if they are not willing to be your spouse's friend, then I don't think they should be your friend either anymore. So there's a level of respect in there.
Yeah.
Like some people, they get so caught up on the fact that like they were there before you got married or before whatever life change you've been through, and they kind of wanted to stay that way.
Yeah.
But a real friend would be happy with any accomplishment that you make, So I think that if they are willing to respect your new spouse, and that comes with the territory, knowing when to text and when not to text, and what to be texting and what not to be texting. I don't have any guy friends, unless you were to count, I guess, your friends. But I don't be talking to them like that,
Like that? What you mean like that?
It's not like I would just text them out the blue and be like, what's up,
Yeah, I guess their wives would be my female friends. I don't text them anyway either. But I guess...
So I guess friendship is defined differently when you're married. But at the same time, when you become an adult too, you hardly text people like that. Like, once you have all these responsibilities...
No, some people still text a lot.
Well, hey, I don't be having time. Like, we got a lot of stuff to do. We be busy. You hardly have time to just be texting people. What's that supposed to mean? What is that smirk supposed to mean?
Because I be texting by her sometimes.
Well, that's your cousin. That's different.
But it's still texting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to say. Like, and then every once in a while I text Zinzel too. I mean,
every once in a while.
Yeah.
But you don't be texting all day, all
you're
night.
Right. You're right. We be busy, of course.
Exactly.
We be a lot busy.
Like,
but
life, man. Life be.
Life is punching and stuff, you know?
For real.
Life.
But we have, most of our friend groups, we have like a group.
Yeah, it's a group thing. Oh, group message.
Yeah, like a group. Yeah. So
okay,
if I message or anything, like, I'm the type that I do think about people, and I'm like,
you do want to check up on people and stuff.
I always be like, hey, how are y'all doing? You know, and it's in a group where all of us are in, so, you know, or I'll have him be like I'll ask him how is one of his friends doing, but he don't look at it like it's, you know, anything, because we have all hung out before.
Yeah.
You know.
I was gonna say I'm not. It's not that I don't care, but I guess I'm not that type of. I mean, I do check in every once in a while, but I'm not like you. Like how you say you want to check up on people. You know, you more like a family person. Like you like, hey, check up on this person, check up on this person. And like I said, it's not like I don't care. I might just be so far away on different things, and
it's just like as soon as like the person comes to mind, I want to make sure that they're okay. Are you okay?
You don't ever ask me if I'm okay.
Yes, I do. Goodness.
I guess I don't come to mind, folks.
Anyway,
yeah.
So, to answer the question, do we think it is possible or no?
I think it is. We just said it's possible. We both said it's possible.
Say it's possible.
But you said you had a but, so you erased everything. Like you said, every time you use the word but, it erases everything you used in the front of it. So you said it's possible, but then you used the but, so it's not possible.
And I said, but not for me. It depends on what kind of friendship it is.
You be making up rules as you go.
No, listen.
It's like someone just made this game up and they do everything to win, so they just making up rules that they can't do this, can't use your arms.
People are different. You know, like, it depends on who you're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you have to just see who you're in a relationship with, because some people may be okay with you talking to the world.
Yep, some people
Other people may not. You know, and for me, I'm not. I mean, like, I'm okay with you talking to people I know, you know. But then if it's someone like that just like want to come in and like give gifts, like what? It's a little something going on there.
Give gifts?
It's something going on there that I'm not going to allow. So. Yeah.
What are you talking about coming and get gifts? It just
depends on who you're dating.
Anyway,
you know?
I'm lost.
So I guess for me, it comes with what they say, stipulations. Is that the right word? Stipulations?
Dissect on that word a little bit more.
Like, there's a few rules. And I think I put those rules in place when we were dating. Because I do remember when we were dating, like, I was like, no female friends, no talking to nobody else. Like, you tell me everything. I remember being like that. Like, I had a bunch of rules.
It's on a little bit of control, don't you think?
But now, if we could go back with who I am now, we could go back and we were dating. Well.
Yeah, I know.
I guess it depends. It depends.
Depends on what? Nothing. You just tell everybody what you say your rules was.
There are stipulations.
You said no female friends, no talking to anyone, but I guess it depends.
It depends.
You just said
it's
no
stipulations.
Female. Okay, Tanja.
If I know the person, and we all can be friends. She want to go to the movies, let's all go to the movies. She want to go to the store, let's all go to the store.
I mean, in reality, I don't need you to tell me not to do that. I mean, that is kind of inappropriate. I mean,
exactly.
You have a a girl who was like, oh, let's go to the movies together. I mean, y'all two in the movie.
For real.
What y'all gonna watch?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna.
But we
y'all
went
gonna
to the
watch?
movies and we were friends.
But I wasn't dating anyone.
Yeah, but you were saying like as friends, can you go to the movies? Is that what you were trying to say? Like as friends, you can't. Why would you go to the movies? But we were friends and we went to the movies. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like.
But we both kind of was in our single bag.
Yeah.
So.
Single bag.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
you.
no.
Trying to talk cool. Yeah, single bag.
Anyway, let's move on.
So yeah, I think that
You think that what?
if she wants to go to McDonald's, let's all go to McDonald's. You know, like anywhere.
If you're my
go.
female friend and you want to go to McDonald's, you gotta find someone else. Cause I ain't going to McDonald's. I want
I know
lobster.
that's right.
I want lobster. I want shrimps.
Well, let's all go get lobster.
Nah, let me cut it out. I want wings. I want ribs. That's what I like. Wings and ribs.
So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess that sums up everything. Then we both agree that
This is gonna be a short one.
Yeah.
Cause she said I got a lot of editing to do.
Anyway, so.
Oh yeah. So that sums up. That's what you were saying.
So I think that sums everything up, and I think we pretty much agree that it is possible for you to have friends of the
opposite sex.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
How would you feel if I had a male friend?
I feel like you do have friends, male friends.
Who?
Well, okay. Let's bring out
Think
examples.
about it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's bring out examples.
Okay.
What is the difference between a friend and a coworker? Like a coworker, obviously, is someone you go to work with and you work, but what makes that coworker more than a coworker?
If you start texting and like looking forward to seeing them and.
Well, is it really just looking forward to seeing them? Because you have a friend, you're not looking. Well.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean.
That wind is blowing.
Because so I guess
colleagues.
I guess that's the in between of friends and
like colleagues is colleagues
what
is like
colleagues?
who you work with.
Let's see what it is.
Let's see.
Because I remember seeing a video where it was explaining the difference between colleagues and coworkers.
Colleagues.
So,
it says a person with whom one works in a profession or business.
Yeah. So
it's a coworker.
So what is a coworker? Type it in. What is coworker?
It says similar to coworker right there.
Coworker is a person with whom one works with, typically someone in a similar role or at a similar level with.
Yeah. So it's the same.
A coworker would be someone who is like working a similar role, basically. I guess a mechanic or whatever, or not, because I'm an aircraft mechanic, and then I guess an ex-aircraft mechanic. We're coworkers. But a colleague would be like my manager and stuff, because it says someone who works in professional business. So it would be like a supervisor or manager. I remember she was saying that. She was explaining the same thing, difference between coworker and colleagues. It makes sense. Could be anyone.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so our point was, you was trying to say what's the difference between that and
okay,
friend.
yeah.
So I guess it because you're trying to say like how the people I talk to at the office, the guys I talk to at the office, like when I go there, I'm not talking about
the guys you talk to at the office.
You know,
what is
you
going
just
on?
Don't even.
Wow.
Anyway,
you hear this?
Anyway,
the guys.
So you even encourage me to talk to some of them sometimes.
What? What is going on? Encourage you to do that?
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
It'll be about business, like having questions about business or like certain things like that or whatever. And yeah, so I don't ever ask them what they did at home or what they do on stuff. So I guess when you're friends, you actually ask stuff like that.
Yeah. Or what happens if they consider you friends, and then they watch this and find out Natasha don't consider me a friend.
Anyway.
What?
I mean,
they probably would have never thought about that until I said that just now.
Okay, so a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond.
Why is it talking
mutual-
Bible language now?
For real.
Like, whom, this and that, and
A person with whom one knows and with whom one has a bond. Or mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations.
Okay. Exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, so
Sexual.
someone who has a mutual affection, like both of you.
Yeah, and it goes back to the
really
mature
care.
mindset.
Yeah, you really care about someone. Like, it says you have a fondness or a liking of this person. Like, you're so happy to be in this person's presence.
Yeah, well,
So
I guess happy to hang out
really-
with someone.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, and I don't think that defines me and the dudes at the office.
Why do you keep saying me and the dudes at the office? That sounds so wrong.
I mean, what
like,
else would you say? I don't know. I don't
Me
want to
and
say
my
their
coworkers
names.
at the office.
But what they even...
Because they consider coworkers.
They're colleagues because we're in the same profession.
But y'all...
We don't... But it's different.
But
it's a
it says
different...
coworkers in the same, like, it's the same level. So y'all at the same
we're
level.
not in the
Both
same
y'all
level.
agents.
But everyone has their own level.
Y'all all do the same thing. Sell
It's
houses.
different. It's a different level. You could be in different fields of real estate.
It's
Different things. So it's their colleagues. It's my colleagues.
What do they do? What do they do?
They sell real estate.
Exactly. Same thing you do.
Okay, listen.
Jeez.
All right. I think that concludes our episode.
They are co-workers.
So
Colleague would be your broker.
she sells real estate too. So if you're
Yeah,
trying
but
to say
she
that-
also is a brokerage. None of y'all do brokerage.
No, she's not a brokerage.
She does
The
broker,
name
whatever it is.
is the brokerage.
What-
She's the broker, the managing broker.
She do more than y'all do.
She does a different level.
She has exactly that would
different
be a colleague.
responsibilities.
Exactly, different responsibility. She'd be a colleague,
Yeah.
and the rest of them would be co-workers.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even.
Trying to play with me.
Anyway.
I
Alright.
could be a teacher, bro. Trying to play with me. I mean, I couldn't teach little children because, you know, sometimes it gets your blood boiling. I ain't get the patience for it. But I'm just saying, I'm a boss, you
Yeah.
know?
All right. Well, that concludes our time.
So, see you next time on this. No, I was going to say that. I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that.
It'll be so weird if I don't have the name up there for real and I'm just doing that.
Yeah, you doing that at the bottom, saying it real slow, and then people going to be like, is she retarded?
Oh my goodness.
Like-
Okay, I won't do it then.
Okay, let's say.
Ready?
All right. See you next time on Keep It Rolling.
And you even did that.
I know.